Howdy, folks. Oh, we got our camera pointed too far down this time. It's probably me slouching. Camera settings adjusted on our own. So, yeah, they adjusted. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna go out there, see what we can find. Remember that we're not doing Dead World anymore. There are actual predators out there. But everything's passive, so should probably run. Missed. Missed. Should have pulled it up a little higher. I probably broke the arrow too. Yep. Ah, missed him again. Did we miss both times? Man. Oh, or maybe we hit. Nope, we missed both times. Sucks. Man, a deer would be really good. Hey, what we can do in the meantime, though, it's over there again. How many sticks do we have? 15 sticks. We need more time on the fire. That's the problem. Yep. Oh, we're out of feathers. That's the problem. Can't get the dialed in shot yet. Still too jerky. Oh, we broke it, but we shot him. We'll take that. And I got arrows to hunt rabbits too. Oh, just off. Archery 2. Congratulations. Let's bring our trophy back here. Ah! Ah! Shot him on a little bunny tail. Short. Too fast. We spooked. Okay, I think he slowed down. Where is he now? Okay.
I can barely
Got
walk
you.
with this much gear.
I think we're still carrying around all our guts. We really should have dropped those earlier. Fire's gone out. Okay. Everything's cured. So welcome in, folks. This is Babaginator, or Babaginator. Long Dark Streamer based in Vancouver, BC. And we're currently doing a really weird challenge I designed to be completely random. So basically, I wrote a little random generator that spews out, basically creates a custom run with completely randomized settings, and then we're just gonna do them as we get them. So that's why this one's a little bit weird. Okay, so let's see, we got 2 rabbits to harvest up. Well, we are boiling water, I think. Okay, one of these is not like the other. What? Where are both rabbits? Can't be the same rabbit, can they? That one's a 0. Are they linked? Truly bizarre. Hey, let's try this. Oh, look at that. I'm carrying around an extra rabbit. Okay. That explains everything. I was like... There's a hide on that one. Hide. Guts. so hide, 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 hide. Okay. Okay.
I think I need to lie down.
Okay, so I think we'll get our sleep here. No, we want to finish harvesting all the rabbits, I think. Okay. We totally forgot to drop these. That was a pain. Okay, so what do we need? We still need feathers. We can make 2 more arrows. Is there anything else out there? Where's our deer? Ah, there you are. Eight 8.6, we can do that. Let's also grab the feathers. Oh, we forget. Oh.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Ooh. Quiet, leisurely stream as we cook up this deer. Ah! I grabbed it too early. Hey, Roller! We are in Transfer Pass, or Far Range Rail, I guess it is. right now. Hydrate. Thanks for her. Ooh. Ooh. Macho, Rendo, Astrid. Ooh. So let's see what's new. Last night I ran my online D&D, my in-person D&D campaign after a few weeks hiatus. It's good to be back together again. They're a strange bunch. Always picking fights in weird ways. Ooh. Well, what is the plan at this point? It's a good question. I think we're supposed to go make our way into Broken Railroad and then to Forlorn Muskeg. Oops. Finally cooking 3. Oh boy. So we got 2 rabbits and this deer in here. Mm. Sleepy. Sleepy already. Not good. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm so sleepy, I injured myself back on Monday. I twisted something weird, like sat down or was seated at the desk and then turned to go get something, bent over, and then I managed to injure myself. And then for the last few days, I've just had this lower back pain that's quite uncomfortable. It's getting better. This morning there was like 15 minutes of peace where I moved, I got out of the bed, or just about got out of bed, and at the moment I thought, oh, actually more than that, I got out of bed and walked over to the bathroom, and I was like pain free. I was like, how is it? It's awesome. Feels pretty good. And then I sat down, and then like 15 minutes later it came back. I was like, oh, crap. No, I don't add, I just want to take. Not sciatica. I've had sciatica before, so I know it's not sciatica. It's much more localized. It's just like one little muscle, um, yeah, on the left side. So what I find is that throughout the day, I have to get up, I have to move around, maybe go for a walk, um, get some movement in. But I can't push myself too hard. I can't like suddenly walk a few miles just because. It's not going to work. So, I know the contributing factors for getting this were like the fact that I'd gotten out of shape, and so carrying extra weight, which puts your body under more stress and your muscles under more stress. And then when you do something stupid, then you have longer to recover, which is not good. But yeah, thankfully not the sciatica. Okay. Okay. Cool. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Not even an hour in, already getting sleepy. So, astrocytes are still wide open. That's true. Mine are sleepy. Now, let's see, what can we do while we are resting? Ooh. Hmm. Okay, I think we'll only get about an hour and a half in tonight instead of my usual 2 hours. I'm feeling it. So we'll try to go for another 40 minutes or so, and then we'll wrap up. So let's see what my schedule is. Tonight, I'm streaming. Tomorrow night, I am most likely not streaming because I believe my Thursday group wants to do their session 0 for online D&D, so that's Thursday night. And then Friday, I am not certain. I may take Friday off to work on projects. And then Saturday I should be streaming, so I think what it might look like is Monday. So my regular week might basically turn into Monday, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, and give myself 3 days where I take breaks to do other stuff. Because I think it is important to give yourself breaks. One of my projects I think I'm going to do is I have a whole bunch of Google Docs and notes and maps and images that are all loosely connected with the campaigns I've been running. I think I want to create a master document or a single, fairly simple in terms of HTML website. I was like, in the past I've thought about doing it as blogs, but or WordPress, and I'm finding that it's just, something about the load times and the extra, you end up agonizing over design stuff and instead of content. And I think what I really want is just like a really fast website. So I think I'm going to build something in Jekyll, which is a static site generator, as a way for me both to practice my Jekyll skills as one of the things I want to learn this summer, and then also basically build myself a useful website for myself so that I have a quick lookup for campaign notes and details and links back to encounters and stuff like that, instead of always hunting through folders that I've meant to reorganize and never got around to doing. So tried to do it within a single Google Doc, and then that kind of got sidelined too. So yeah, it's got to be a better system. I even toyed around with the idea of like maybe I should do it all in Twine instead, and then I kind of changed my mind about that. But I was thinking a digital DM stream done in Twine might be an interesting project. Or even just as a campaign outline with the ability to, well, But since you're doing all the branches of the narrative, it just helps you have a better sense of what they might do and to plan for it. Okay, so let's see where we're at right now in terms of. We're so close to having our fire starting done. Okay. What else is out here? My session 0 for tomorrow, that new campaign, it's a brand new campaign. It'll probably be an urban campaign based on what they've asked for, but there's so much that I really don't know about what it's going to be about, because it largely depends on what people decide to run. It's kind of catch-20 or chicken and egg. I feel like some people are waiting to build their characters because they're curious what kind of campaign it's going to be, and other people built their characters as a way to say, this is the type of campaign I want. What? We get another deer? That's wild. I hope so too. I don't know if anyone reads or watches that. Last arrow. Do we want to use it on this guy? Well, that was a clean hit. Now I think we're doing start at level 3 is what we had agreed upon. I'm gonna actually just pull that, open up that, and see what it is that people settled on. How many people have already built characters? Just 2. One of them did name their character Astrid, though. I think without knowing that that's who I usually play. That's wild. So let's see, we got a half-elf rogue. Seems fairly standard. Okay. So half elf rogue. And the other one has just a placeholder, hasn't selected anything, so we have no idea. Hey Laszlo, welcome in. We're waiting for, this is our second deer down here. We killed one, went inside the cave, slept. In the morning we came out and there's a new deer. So we shot this one. He's carrying our arrow around, taking on a big tour, see the sights. I think we should boil some water here while we wait. Don't mind us, we're just boiling water. Wonder where you are. Yeah, let's go looking for this guy. Where did you fall over? Oh, there he is. He's over there. Well, hopefully we get some feathers by the time we're done with this guy. Yeah. No, sheltered. We could have put the fire further in, but we didn't. Yay! Now we're just a little further away from getting to our... Okay, let's see. Less wear and tear on the hacksaw, so... So we still have a long ways to go before we get to fire starting 3. Yeah, Astra's just going to cut everything apart here. Super clips. That's what we got. Oh. So we can stay down here for a little bit. With this deer and yesterday's deer and the rabbits, we can actually wait for some of our hides to cure. Now we're actually here in whatchamacallit, Far Range Rail Line, just about out to Broken Railroad, which is a short hop. Yeah, no, we have no plans to go to zone of contamination. Yeah, I don't think anything good would come of that with this run. Are you excited for the cougar? And what do you make of the cheat death option now? Wonder if we can turn off cheat death. Yeah, the cheat death option reminds me a little bit of one of the mods I had for Skyrim, where if you die, you actually have the option to, well, there's a chance that you don't actually die, but you are injured and then end up in recovery somewhere else, or your stuff gets taken and you wake up, injured but not dead, or you end up in prison. There's like a whole bunch of different things that could happen, and so they avoid like killing you off completely. But Mittens the murder kitten. Okay, that's true. Would be funny if there was a laser pointer. Ooh. Yeah, I think you definitely, if you cheat death, I think they have said that there will be consequences. I don't think you get to cheat death with no consequences. Yeah, that's why I think there probably should be a way to turn it off. Because I imagine that there are going to be some of us that really don't need it or want it. Like perfectly willing to let go. Yeah, that's what I thought. There should be some sort of a option. And you don't have to take, like, they pop up with an option which you don't actually have to take. Uh-oh, too long. burned one. That's a shame. $40. Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with why you're playing the game, and there's really no right way to play or wrong way to play it. I think that's part of the reason why we all love it so much, is that it's flexible. It accommodates a lot of different play styles and reasons for playing. Ugh. Ooh. Hey, let's pick up some more feathers. That's it? That's all we got for feathers? Hmm. Oh, okay. I got more feathers. Where? I think I got more feathers. Nope, let's see it. Okay. I picked up a couple and then couldn't find any others. Usually if I'm looting something and harvesting it, there's no problems. Sleepy, 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 sleepy. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so guess we'll continue breaking down our torches. Oh boy. Still no whetstones. Yeah, well, it's like I said at the beginning of the stream, I might not make it the full 2 hours because losing a lot of energy each day because I'm dealing with a pulled lower back muscle, and so I'm getting better, but it means I can't stay in the same position for long periods of time, and and it does take up a bit of energy. Just like I think my general energy levels are hit pretty hard because there's a part that's just dedicated to dealing with pain, right? So it's like not as much fun. So I may wrap up here in about 10 minutes, a little bit early. Try to make it for at least an hour and a half. That's my goal. At least an hour and a half. These eyes are curing nicely. so much stuff. Well, I find with me, thankfully it's not sciatica. Thankfully it's pretty localized into just one spot. And for the most part, if I can settle into the right, there's a couple like positions I can settle into, and I'll be able to sleep all night long. It's the getting in and out of bed that hurts the most in the morning, because I'm activating so many muscles at once. Like all these different muscles are being activated, and some of them are very sore. Um, Although this morning I woke up and I didn't have any pain, and I thought I was 100% again. And then, like about half an hour later, I was sitting down, and all of a sudden it came back. I was like, "Oh crap!" It's like here I was thinking we were done. I was like, perhaps too optimistically. But yeah, last night I was on camp. I live on campus, and I was walking over to the library where I'm doing the online or doing the in-person D&D game in one of our study rooms, for the library school. And so it was a little bit of a walk, and at first I thought, why did I choose to walk this? But I don't really have any other choice if I want to get there, because it was kind of stiff. But by the time I got there, and at the end of the evening, by the time I walked back, I was like, you know what, it's not too bad. I think once my body's in motion, those muscles start to loosen up and become a little bit less tight. Not too bad. So the main thing is to stay in motion. That's the thing I learned from that. Stay in motion. Like, not aggressive, overextended motion, but like make certain that there is some gentle activation of the muscles throughout the day instead of like keeping one position the whole time. To be or not to be? Okay. No, you might even get a bonus poem out of that one. See if I can track down one of my few sonnets that I've written. Which is a weird sonnet. Okay, 22. Okay, shall we go out and see what we got out here? Mm-hmm. Okay. Don't see any predators out here. Once in a blue moon, we get a wolf, right? So I always check to see if the wolf has shown up. Oh, okay, so it's not my imagination. I feel like I haven't seen him for a while either. They may have decided that we don't need wolves here. Okay, so how far did we get for today? Not very far, I don't think. Day 12, so we made it 2 days. And then I just kind of ran out of steam for today. So, okay, we're going to take it easy. We're going to just rest for an hour here and read a poem, maybe 2 poems, we'll see. Let's see, go to the right one. And let's see if we can track down. Gonna read To Be or Not to Be. Good old Shakespeare. Looking at something else here too. Okay, I guess we're reading To Be or Not to Be, and then maybe one of these days I'll figure out where I put that other poem. Okay. So, Shakespeare. To be or not to be. So this is less poem and more passage from Hamlet. Okay. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep no more, and by his sleep to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life, or who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of disprized love, and the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit, the unworthy takes. When he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin, who would fardels bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that dread of something after death, the undiscovered country, from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience doth make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment with disregard their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. Okay, probably not my best reading, but 'tis a try. I'm gonna just see one more time if I can figure out where this thing is hiding. But I do believe there is somewhere in my archives of stuff. Oh. Ha, I do have it. Okay, so this is arguably, this is way back. Look at this. This is almost 20 years ago. 2006, maybe? Perhaps earlier than that. This is entitled Sonnet for a Man with No Hands. Yeah, this is perhaps one of the weirdest sonnets I've ever written. I don't write sonnets very often, and maybe this is the reason why. Because I get weird ideas and then I write about them. Sonnet for a Man with No Hands. When the hand is gone, the body alone knows what the mind denies, hides in vain this space below the wrist, this place where bone meets wind, flesh meets phantom limb, this remains, though you should wish for fingers to feel, though you should long to raise a fist to the sky, or carve your curses in the bitter snow. This remains, the wrist cut short, left to die, the blood still running through your veins, will turn to old familiar paths, will try to go its accustomed ways, and failing that, burn and blaze and throb and cry, then lastly know, what remains, remains, void that memory fills, what is gone, only silence heals. I don't know why I wrote a poem about phantom limb syndrome. I really, to this day, have no idea why I wrote that poem. I think I had the idea, the line, and then I just kind of ran with it, and then I looked back on it and I thought, what was that about? Why would writing why am I writing about phantom limb syndrome? It's I don't even know anyone. I think I may have seen part of a documentary or maybe a news story or something like that, and it got stuck in my head, and I wrote it, and it was just I don't know, so much bitterness, so much. Oh no, yeah. So yeah, so that is probably, so there's weird poem to wrap up after a, I don't know, a mediocre rendition of Shakespeare's To Be or Hamlet's To Be or Not to Be soliloquy. But we got through it. So we're gonna wrap up here a little bit early. Usually we go 2 hours or 2.5 hours, but I am low on steam and probably just should wrap up and get some sleep. And let my body heal. So we're going to do that. We're going to find someone to raid. Apologize for dropping in early, but let's see. AV is around. Maybe we'll go visit AV. Yeah, let's do AB. Post work, short chill stream. Yeah, we can return the favor. He usually raids us. We'll just drop in. So I'm tired. I am tired. Good night, folks. We're going over to Acidic Virus, who is very chill and very fun, and a great friend in the community. Let's hang out over there. I'll hang out for a little bit and then get some sleep. Take care and good night.